So the chart isn't your biggest enemy, your emotions are. Unless you learn how to discipline your emotion, you'll still find success hard in the forex market. So stick around to the end of the video. You will learn more about how to discipline your emotion and some of the emotional barriers that hinder your success. So let's jump right into the video. If you're a new viewer, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get on with the video. So the first emotion that clouds traders' judgment in the market is the emotion of fear. Once you allow fear to take hold of your decision making, you find it hard to make decision. Let's say price pull back to this level and you know that it's an uptrend, you're supposed to be taking the buy, but because of fear of losing that trade, you don't take the trade and you hesitate and you watch as the market fly up in your direction, wishing you could have taken the trade. That's fear playing in your mind. So the way to overcome the fear of losing a trade is to have a trading plan. Have a trading plan and stick to it. Don't get too attached about the result of the trade. As long as it's part of your setup, it's part of your trading plan and rules, this is the setup you say you will be taking. Take the trade and place your stop loss where it's supposed to be. If you end up winning the trade, that's great. If you lose it, it's still great, as long as you follow your plan, your trading plan. So this is the first step you take in managing the emotion of fear. Accept the loss before you even take it, and have the mindset of probability. If you take this setup, if you take 10 of these setups, what is the win rate? How many do you win? And keep it in the back of your mind that you're not going to win all of your trade. You're not going to win all of your trade. But the trick is, as long as you're following your trading plan, over time your wins will overshadow your losses and you still end up profitable. Even though you have a 30% or 40% win rate, you are still going to make money. So look at it as a probability game. It's not the matter of how many you win, but when you win, what is your risk to reward? As I said, detach yourself from your trade. One single trade doesn't define you as a trader. One single trade doesn't define you as a trader. As long as you follow your trading plan, regardless of the outcome, even though if the trade was a winner or a loser, as long as you follow your trading plan, you are still on the right path, because over time everything compounds and you still end up profitable. So that's the first emotion, the deadliest emotion, which is the emotion of fear. So the next emotion is the emotion of greed. This is when you take 2 trades in a row and it was a winner, you get overconfident and you start over trading. You want to make more, or you start increasing your lot size or adjusting your stop loss. All this is part of greed. Before taking a trade, as I always said, have it on the back of your mind what you are willing to risk and the reward you want to take out of that trade. Don't, because the market is pushing in your direction, you start deciding to increase your TP level. And most traders don't even set TP. Once they trade their stop loss into break even, they just allow the market to just fly up till eternity, just fly up to the moon. But before taking the trade, you should have it on the back of your mind where you decide to get out of the market. If you are taking the trade here, have it on the back of you. What are you going for? Are you going for a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4? Have a plan in mind, not only for where your stop loss or where you are going to get into the market, but also where you are going to get out of the market. It's very important. Don't let greed and avarice be a stumbling block for you in forex. So the first emotion is fear, second emotion is greed. So the next emotion is impatience. Impatience is also a very dangerous emotion when it comes to trading. If you have patience in forex, that's your edge, because you'll be patient enough to wait for your setups to happen before taking a trade. But if you're impatient, you'll be impulsive, the fear of missing out will kick in, and you just take anything you can from the market. But if you are patient, you wait for the candle close before deciding whether to take the trade. But if you're impatient, it's going to be very hard for you to see consistency, because you will be very impulsive in your decision making. And this is very important. That's why I always stress the fact to always have a trading plan. Always have a trading plan in mind. Decide what setups you are going to take. If you are going for the break and retest, that's the only thing you will be taking. If the market, if there's a perfect setup for break and retest, that's the only time you are trading. But if you have a breakout without retest, you are not taking that trade. Have a clear trading plan in mind and stick to it. It's not, another thing is, it's not about having the trading plan, it's sticking to it. So you need to stick to your trading plan, and that's the only time you start seeing consistency in the market. Emotion is part of the decision making process. It was scientifically proved. We can't make a decision without emotion. But the idea is to discipline the emotion, to have a plan in place, so that even though when those emotions arise, because you are disciplined, you have a blueprint, you still stick to your plan and not just get overwhelmed and start doing dumb shit in the market. As I said, have a trading plan. It helps you, and have a trading rules and stick to them. So mastering your emotion is the real edge in Forex. The market doesn't care how you feel. So that's the end of the video. If you have any question, drop it down in the comment section, and see you guys next time.